Let me adjust real quick. Great morning, great morning. Come on in the room, fam. Come on in the room. It's your boy. It's your man, VACAY-J, back once again. Just here to update y'all as to what's going on. What's good? Good morning, good morning. Good morning, fam. Good morning. Is this thing on? This thing on? Is this thing on? Let me know you can hear me. Loud and clear, loud and clear. Great morning, great morning, great morning to the fam. Great morning. Almost afternoon. Great morning, great morning. What's good, fam? Happy Saturday morning. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. It's your boy. Yeah, it's your boy. What's good, fam? What's good? It's your man, VACAY-J. Hit that like button. Come on in the room. Gonna update you as to what's going down, man. Happy Saturday to everybody out there. It's your boy. Let me see. I got any graphics for y'all? Any graphics for y'all, man? It's your boy with the updates, man. A lot going on in these streets, fam. A lot going on in these streets. Let me see. Well, let me see this. I like that. I like that. That's the logo for the other channel. We're going to start. What's good? What's good? Great morning to the famo. What's good? Come on in the room. Let me know you can hear me loud and clear. Let me know you can hear me loud and clear. What up? Darcel Knight is in the building. Let me know you can hear me loud and clear. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Let me know you can hear me loud and clear. Great morning, great afternoon. You can. Cool. What up? What up? What up? Yeah, man. Early morning. What's good? What's good? Nah, that's the logo to my other channel, VACAY-JayTV Music, which we gonna go heavy on that in the next coming weeks. Man, great morning to y'all. Great morning. Hope your morning or afternoon, wherever you are, is going well. It's your man VACAY-J with an update. Yeah. Gonna get to it, man. Just letting some other folks get in the room. We got a lot to talk about. Update, man. Had an incident the other day with one of my lives, man. It was wild. I'm trying to warn everybody out there, man. Like, stuff is getting wild out there, B. So just letting a couple folks coming to the room. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Hope your morning and afternoon's going well. But there's a lot going on in these streets. What's going on? Sports clips. What's good? Hit that like button for your boy. I appreciate it. Tap that screen. If you're on your phone, tap the screen for your boy. Let me know you can hear me loud and clear. I appreciate y'all coming through. Yeah. Y'all coming through early today. Y'all coming through early today with the antics, man. Ah, man, this is early. It's early. Y'all pretty early. Y'all pretty early with it, man. Y'all pretty early, man. North Texas checking in. That's what's up. What's up, A-Stacks? GC, yeah, let me know where y'all watching from. Let me know where y'all chiming in from. Yo, y'all up early in the morning. Yo, I don't understand how y'all be online early with the antics, yo. Wild work early in the morning, B. Hey, Queen. How you doing? Hola. How you feeling? You feeling better? Feeling better? All right, Darcel, Strong Island in the building. Strong Island. What part of Strong Island, yo? I went to college with this guy from Strong Island, man. He was in Central Islip, yo. Central Islip, B. These kids honking at. Bless, you good? You better? Cool. Yeah, man. So, you know, your boy out here in these streets early in the morning. You know, when you got goals, that's what it is. But let me get to it, fam. Let me get to it. Yeah, the antics is crazy. Yeah, yeah. Yo, all I can do is laugh at these cats that be coming through with the crazy, uh, crazy comments. Yo, they got like nothing else better to do. But anyway, some family in Islip. Okay, okay, yeah. I had a boy. He's Puerto Rican. We went to college together. Yeah, I see. I see, man. I see what you're doing. That's what it's called. That's what people do. Now it's like instead of actually having like a conversation or interacting, people would rather have more fun trolling you to see what your reaction is, right? Ah, I see. It's like a fun thing, you know, but some stuff is offensive. Yeah, some people, if y'all trolling, y'all be offensive with it. I guess that's the point, huh? Be the more offensive you are, the more you'll get a reaction. Is that this joint be freezing up for no reason, yo, no reason. What's up, Mitchy? Music in the building, vacay VIP member, MVP member. The mod, look, the trolls are in here early, B. They in here early, early. But let me update y'all, man, as to what's been going on. So the other day, I'm glad you're here, Mitchy. The other day, I was doing a live like I usually do, fam. I was doing a live and you know, we was going in, all the Queens men talking about that, talking about the shows that's coming up, Beauty and Black, all these shows coming up in the whole nine. And you be keeping it real. And if you can't handle that, then you shouldn't be here just trolling. Right, exactly. Appreciate you, dog. So I recommend there you go. See, so let me finish my story. Let me stay focused. I told you my mods don't play. My mods, Mitchy Music, my mod does not play. She will snatch cats out of existence on here. But anyway, thank you for having my back, Mitchy Music. So we did a live, right? Mitchy U was there, a lot of folks was there, and all of a sudden a message came through that said notification. Um, what up? What up, DeMarcus? I see you, dog. Notification. What? What is that? Yo, get him out of here, yo. If he catch me off guard. Y'all know what to do. I ain't even, you know what? I ain't even gonna worry about y'all here, so I'm good. I'm good. So I'm doing my live, right? And the notification says, the first message was this live stream is certified for LGBTQ. I was like, what the hell? What is that? Right? That's the first message that came through. I don't know if you saw that, Mitchy. I don't know if you saw that, DeMarcus. Yeah, I'm about to tell you, I'm about to tell you, DeMarcus. So, so first it was that message because I went back in the message. I had to look at all the messages because I was working with, you know, I reached out to YouTube and I said, "Yo, there's some weird messages coming on my live. I've never seen this before." Right? So they're like, "All right, what was it?" You know, I had to send them the link. I had to send them, you know, a screenshot. I had to let them know exactly where it was, you know, as far as the timestamp. And it's like, all right, we're going to do an investigation. The guy did the investigation and said he has to take this further up because he can't even recognize what this is. And I'm like, yo, y'all YouTube, B. How y'all don't even recognize, you know, a message that possibly came from y'all? So they was like, all right, let's do some more investigation. He was like, yo, give me 5 minutes, give me 5 minutes, give me 5 minutes, right? And then he was like, you know what, I got to escalate this. So I'm going to escalate it. So I was like, dang, this is crazy, B, right? So then the second message that came through was a message that had notification, right? And it looked like a bell. The logo was a bell. And then I guess they put the name notification. And then after that notification, put the message, your account will be suspended if you don't end your live stream in 1 minute. And y'all know, y'all was there. Y'all saw, I was like, what the hell is this? Let me get off. Let me find out what's going on. Like, I ain't panicked, but I was just on some like, yo, if this is from YouTube, let me get off this thing and find out why this is happening. So I went ahead and reached out to them. They said they're going to investigate it. I thought they was going to just let me know right away. Nah, man. This morning, this was yesterday, right? So this morning, as I'm about to get in the car, go charge the car so I can do what I need to do, they send me the message. So I'm like, all right, let me read this message, B. This is wild work. What's going on with this? So they said, after further investigation, they have determined that it is a message that is not coming from them. It's actually a message coming from another channel. So somebody created a channel, right? Somebody created a channel to go to other people's lives and troll them and act like they are YouTube and they're an official because it looks pretty official. Look like notification, blah, blah, but I've never seen it before. That's why I had to do my investigation on that and have them investigate it. So it's some stupid ass mofo going from live to live, you know what I'm saying? And going from live to live, like these stupid ass creeps coming in here. Y'all just idiots. I laugh at y'all because y'all stupid. Y'all have no life. Y'all have no life. So anyway, yeah. Like, get these two guys out of here first. But yeah, man, there's people actually taking their time out of their life to purposely go create a YouTube channel and put notification on there to go on there to disturb and disrupt your freaking live. You know what I'm saying? To disturb your live, B. To like disrupt your live. You know, and shut the whole thing, get you to shut your thing down because they don't want you on the live or whatever the case, to see if you're gonna react to it. Well, I did react to it. I did react to it, and I wanted to find out what was going on. So now I know that these cats are stupid. You know? This is wild people, man. What up, Monique 69 Ways? I'm out here warning folks about the levels of what these trolls will go through because they have no life. They're weirdos. They have nothing else better to do but to go on people's live stream and make it look like they're official YouTube people notifying you that you need to end your live, or notifying you that your live is LGBTQ certified, saying some weird, outlandish, crazy stuff. So I'm just like, man, I'm warning everybody. Whoever's live streaming, whoever's on live, whoever's doing their thing, you know, like, just be aware that these trolls have no effect on you. These trolls are just in here wasting time, wasting your precious time you taking out to actually do a live discussion. You know, you've done your research, you've gotten, you know, the documents, you've gotten the pictures, you put, you know, we put work in this thing. And that is serious about, you know, content creating like we are. Myself, 69 Ways, Launch Report, you know, Tika, all the folks that you know, you've seen on here, man. Yeah. We serious about ours, you know what I'm saying? We take time out of our schedule to come onto the live and rock out with our family here. Like, this my vacay fam. And we don't like to waste time with trolls. Trolls are just crazy. That's why we create minds, you know what I'm saying? I sound muffled. My sound went out. I sound muffled now. Hello. My sound is muffled. Okay, hold on. My sound is muffled. I sound like a transformer. Static. Okay, hold on. Hold on to your seats. Hold on. Hold on. Sound muffled. All right, how about now? How do I sound now? Does it sound better? Does it sound better? How's it sound now? Better. All right. Weird. See? Weird stuff. Yo, super weird stuff, B. Perfect? I bet. Super weird stuff going on. Look, I think, do you guys believe in this? Because, I mean, I don't really, but every year, and I don't know if it's just life, whatever the case is, but every year they talking about the retrograde and all of this and that. Like sometimes, you know, people just be like in a funk or stuff just happens back to back to back. Do y'all believe in that? You know, Mercury's in retrograde, they say. And I'm just like, I don't really believe that, but life be life and stuff be happening back to back to back to back to back. And it's like, yo, when is this thing gonna stop? And for me, I felt like after my incident, you believe in that? Yeah. I felt like after my incident, and those who know me personally know what happened, and I appreciate y'all, your contributions and your love and your support. I really, really appreciate y'all. Y'all know that. Yeah, I know that. But after that incident happened a couple weeks ago, I felt like once I got through it, got myself situated, resituated to make sure, you know, my bread was right, make sure, you know, things was right. I feel like I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm good right now. I'm in a good place. I'm in a good place. Still grinding, still hustling. You know what I'm saying? Still doing what I got to do as a man. You know, we got to do what we got to do as adults to handle our business. To make sure life doesn't beat us up. We beating life back. You know what I'm saying? We fighting life back. You know, we fighting back. We ain't gonna let life beat us up. But yeah, man, I feel like things are, I don't know, normal now? Is that the word? Nothing is ever normal. But yeah, I just wanted to update y'all on that, man, because I thought it was crazy that, man, I mean, nothing really gets past me for the most part. You know what I'm saying? You know where I'm from. You know how I grew up. You know we had to grow up to be, you know, keep our head on the swivel and be aware most of the time of everything. But now we on this cyber stuff. We on another level now. We on this AI level now. We on this, like, people are taking it to the next level as far as scams and as far as, like, you know, just creating stuff to fool you. They're being very creative, man. You got to watch out for all of that stuff. You know, they went from calling you on the phone, and then they went to, you know, being on Facebook and social, talking about, yeah, I'm your cousin, or saying that your mom is in trouble. You know what I mean? Like, it's wild. It's wild in these streets, man. You got to watch out for these scammers. You got to watch out for these trolls. Don't answer phone. Look, I don't answer phone calls that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because now they have a scam out there where if you answer the phone and you say something, they have a way to get into your phone and get your information. So a lot of folks may call from different numbers. Do not answer numbers that you do not know. Now, if you're expecting a call from a business or whatever, then you know that number and you know who's calling, you have an idea, then definitely answer the phone because you're waiting for that business or whatever. But other than that, if somebody calling me, yeah. If somebody calling me and I don't know that number, bruh, don't answer the phone. Do not do it. Thank you, DeMarcus Vaughn, with the super chat, my guy. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, my brother. For real, for real. I appreciate that, man. For real, for real. You already know, man. I appreciate you, brother. He says, I believe that trolls put in a timeout because I can't comment in y'all replay section. Yeah. You put him in the timeout. Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. You know, you one of the mods on here. You know what I'm saying? You one of the vacay MVPs. yeah, like at this point, these trolls, man, I put them in a 24-hour timeout, or I just hide them from the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm not really concerned about it. It's very, I'll say this, it's very distracting sometimes, because you know me, I like to read most of the comments, I like to interact with y'all, I like to do all of that, you know what I'm saying? That's why I appreciate, you know, my Blue Rent Squad being here. What you say, Tony 82? What's good? Thank you for coming through. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, Tony. I appreciate you. Too many scammers. Yeah. Pass out there. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. You sending the voicemail? Yeah, you send the voicemail? Yeah, I do too. Sometimes I just like, you know, we got iPhones, right? So most of us, you know, I just decline. You know what I mean? If they call back, then I'll send them the voicemail, whatever. If they don't leave a message, you already know they trying to scam. But unfamiliar numbers, watch out for it. Don't answer it. Don't answer it. What else? You already know. Text now. They doing text now. You know they doing text now, right? So they'll say something like, your account may be suspended, you know, make sure you update your information, click here. Don't fall for that. They'll have a link. You click that link, they taking all your information. Don't fall for that, yo. Don't fall for the okie doke. Block that number. Whoever's texting you, block that number. Block them. Delete the message. Don't even touch it. Like, don't even like go into it. If you see it on a notification, don't even go into it. If you see it, delete it. Block the number. Do what you need to do. Block these scammers, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say that I'm blessed that I never really been scammed. Only one time when, you know, somebody got a hold, one time, long time ago, somebody got a hold of my debit card number. You know, when you go into these different places and you use your card to purchase stuff, sometimes, you know, you can have the card on you. Somebody get the number and then they'll try to use your number to purchase something. All right, so full transparency, I used to work at JP Morgan Chase. I was a licensed banker at Chase Bank. I seen all the stories. I seen all the horror stories. I seen all the people coming up in there. Oh, they wiped me out. They took all my money, blah, 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 blah. Then, you know, I'm the guy they come to, you know, not only am I opening checking accounts, savings accounts, credit cards, recommending, you know, mortgages and investments, stuff like that, but I'm also handling the situations too as a licensed banker. That's what we had to do, you know, relationship banker. So I got to call the investigative department. These guys are saying that, yeah, somebody somehow scanned their card, got their number and all the information, the security numbers and all that, and basically did a dummy card and used their card to do a transfer out of their account, which is crazy. It's crazy. What the market says, the trolls put me in a timeout because I can't respond in the replay section. How do trolls put you in a timeout? And the replay section of the comments here? Am I live, bro? No way. No way, bro. That's crazy. Let's keep it classy here. No crazy posts. Yeah, that's crazy. So anyway, to finish my story, I tell everybody, because, you know, I was in bank. I was a banker for about 7.5 years. And I tell everybody, man, do not keep most of your money in the checking account, yo. Keep whatever you need to purchase, whatever you need to purchase that day, okay, or whatever. Keep most of your stuff over in your savings account, okay? And when you need to make a purchase, you know you about to make that purchase like right then and there on the spot, transfer that over through your phone, make the purchase right there, boom, you good. You don't give them enough time to take your money when it's in the checking account, right? So if they got your information, most of the money's gonna come out of your checking account anyway. And again, you know, this is just coming from my experience in the banking world, fam. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, in the banking world, be like, you got to make sure that I love my mom. I love y'all, man. What's good, Steven? I love my people, man. Yeah. Yeah. Make sure you keep most of your money in your savings account, whatever it is, on the side. If you got multiple savings accounts, that's cool, but don't leave it in the checking, man. These cats out here, they crazy, B. They are wild. They will wipe you out. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. Okay. Yeah, welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Thank you for coming through. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're here for the first time. Appreciate you, fam. But just updating y'all, man. It's a lot of scams going on. It's getting worse, especially now with AI, but more so. That's why, I'm really, like I got people that's in cybersecurity, right? And I'm really about to get into it myself, man. Just to learn it and just to know it, just to get in the deep, dark crevices of stuff and to see what these guys are doing, man. These guys are actually hacking into stuff, and they teaching you how to hack so you know exactly what a hack is. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's just wild out here, fam. It's wild, but I wanted to update y'all. That's what's going on. If you just came through, you want to hear what happened and just rewind it back a little bit, you'll see it. You'll see it. But I'm excited about what's coming. I'm out here in these streets early because we got a show that's coming back. What is it? September 11th, man, which is a wild date for it to come back on, right? It's a wild date for it to come back on. But yeah, September 11th, man, Beauty in Black is coming back. Tyler Perry's Beauty in Black is coming back. And yeah, I'm looking forward to chopping it up with my crew, man, with my squad. And we're going to talk about what's really going down, man, with this new series. Part 1 is just going to drop. You know, the whole part 1 going to drop. So most likely I'm probably going to do a first reaction to probably the first episode, just talking about it coming back or whatever, and then we just gonna arrange to see when we gonna go. Mo, we gotta talk, and everybody, crew, we gotta talk about what day is good to talk about it. But yeah, I'm ready. Excuse me. What you say? Oh, Taraji Henson, September 11th, her birthday? Dang, that's a wild birthday, B. That's a wild date, man. You know what happened on September 11th, man. You know what I'm saying? We will never forget. New York, man, the towers. We will never forget that. We will never forget, man. I was in New York when that happened, man. That joint was crazy. Yeah, so, we getting ready for Beauty in Black. We getting ready for Reasonable Doubt. And I'm excited about it. I'm excited about that. And then we got October. What's going on in October? Yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming in October. And then November 7th, we got Force. So we got a lot of stuff coming, man. We got a lot of content coming through. I'm ready to talk about it. I'm ready to get into it. You can't wait for those shows, Mitchie Music? Yeah. I can't wait either, man. Yeah, like my time is shorter now because, before when I was first charging this car, when I first got it, it took like an hour or whatever. Now it's a little bit shorter because I got a new deal going on. Now it's less money and they charge is way faster. So, my lives will be a little bit shorter. Let me see. Reasonable Doubt and Beauty in Black. Yeah, that's gonna be dope. DeMarcus, I would not be checking out Tulsa King, bro, because I don't. I said it before, bro. I don't believe Sylvester Stallone is a gangster, bro. He's like not believable to me. And I know he got this black guy working with all this and that, and they're supposed to be coming out with something else with somebody else as far as a king. I don't know, what was it, Arizona King or some other king, but it's a black guy that we know. Darcel says, Method Man was there at his mom's house when the towers came down. Yeah, bro. So I was living, full transparency, I was living upstate Rockland County. But all my peoples was in Brooklyn. One of my boys, he was actually working in Manhattan that morning. right? Working in Manhattan that morning, and he wasn't too far from the towers, the Twin Towers. And when it happened, man, you know, you seen the footage, man. All that white stuff was coming down. It was crazy. People had white stuff on them, and everybody, my boy, he was like, "Yo, they just told us to walk uptown and go to the bridge." You know, he lived upstate too. You know, we only 30 minutes out of the city in Rockland. And turn around, man, they was like, "Yo, just walk uptown because the cars ain't getting through here." And he had to walk literally to the George Washington Bridge, all the way from the bottom of Manhattan all the way up to the top of George Washington Bridge, to get over the bridge to go to New Jersey, the Palisades Parkway, so his fam can come and pick him up right there. It was wild. It was a wild time. What do you say about Tulsa King? Stephen Harris says Power Book Force Season 3. Yeah, November 7th. Yeah, I'm waiting for that. Samuel Jackson playing Tulsa King. Is he playing Tulsa King? Is that what it is? Is it Tulsa King? Is it Tulsa, or is it a different? You know, Tulsa's a city, right? It's a town. So is he playing Tulsa King, or is he playing? Okay, yeah, Samuel Jackson has a spinoff of Tulsa King. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, DeMarcus. Yeah, we on the same page. That's what I thought. He has a spinoff of that, but it's not Tulsa, right? It's some other city. It's some other town. I watched the first season of Tulsa King. Sylvester just seemed different from what I'm used to. Yeah, I don't believe him, man. And you know, the black guy that's working with him, I guess he's supposed to be the comic relief. It was just like, I was just not really interested, to be honest with you. I just was like, you know, when I'm not interested in something, I'm not even going to hype it. I'm not even going to be on some, like, I'm not even going to talk bad about it. I'm just not going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't like something, if I'm not interested in something, I'm just not going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody says, "Hey, you know, we having a show, can you come on and give your opinion on it?" I'm going to keep it transparent and real and be like, "Yo, I don't really like it, but you know, I'll come and give my opinion on what I think, what I like and what I didn't like." And if it's more stuff that I didn't like, I'm going to be transparent. That's it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, if I don't like something, I really don't talk about it. DeMarcus says, we will get a scene of Sylvester Stallone and Samuel Jackson together. Samuel Jackson spinoff is, that's what I thought. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Louisiana King. Is it going to be Louisiana King? Supposed to be Louisiana King. Oh, okay, I'm going to give me a full charge today. Maybe. I'll probably check out the spinoff. Yeah, if it's Samuel Jackson, I'm going to check it out. But that joint better hit out the gate. Like nowadays, you know, they're saying young folks with the short attention span. Bro, I got a short attention span too. In fact, you know what? I won't even call it a short attention span. I'll just say that I don't like to waste time. Time is precious to me. At this point in my life, time is very precious to me, right? You know, when you reach 50s, especially if you reach 60s, but when you reach the 40 and 50 point, I can't waste no time no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be like, "Yo, did you check this out?" I was like, nah, bruh. I got too much stuff. Okay, I'm gonna give you this. And most of you guys may know it. Most of you guys may not. Something I learned a long time ago, and maybe this will be helpful, right? When it comes down to these shows, you know, we actually talk about these shows. And, you know, thanks to you guys, you watch, we get views, you know what I'm saying? You know how it works. We appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all personally, speaking for myself. So, you know, you can say we kind of get paid to talk about it and give our opinions and kind of go back and forth and have our discussions, which is cool, right? That's definitely a blessing. I'm definitely humbled and thankful for that. But going forward, since my possible incident, I'm only doing IPA. You ever heard of IPA? Yeah, I'm only doing IPA at this point, for the most part. because time is precious. And IPA, for those that don't know, IPA, yeah. Y'all know what IPA is? Who knows what IPA is? I'm gonna tell you, but if you know, put it in the chat. IPA. And this may be helpful to y'all. It may be helpful to y'all. IPA is income producing activity. You always got to keep a IPA. You have to do IPA. You have to do income producing activities, right? You know, you can have your fun or whatever, you know, you work hard, you need to play hard, but at the same time, when you're in business, when you're working, when you're trying to reach a goal, you got to keep an IPA. You got to do income producing activities. Pretty much don't waste time. Don't waste time on things that is not going to produce income for you. You know what I'm saying? All right, hold on. You heard that? Ding, ding. You heard that? That means that I'm fully charged. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Right back. Okay, I'm back. IPA family. Hello. Okay. Let me back this thing up so I can get out of here so somebody else can do it. I'm just backing up, not driving. Hold on. Hold on, fam. I'm just gonna go into a parking space. Yeah, let me go over here. Let me go over here to a parking space. Hold on. Hold on, fam. I got you. Do. All right. Let me go into the shade because it be hot out this motherfucker. There we go. Right into the shade so I can finish talking with y'all. Right, so income producing activity, fam. Like, yeah, we can have fun and that's cool. But now at this point, man, you got to keep an IPA, man. You know, we can chop it up. You can chop it up with your friends, your fam. That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with none of that. But for the most part, you got to move to complete your goals, you know, whatever that goal is. My guy, DeMarcus Vaughn with the super chat, man. I appreciate you, my brother. Oh, man. Appreciate that, my brother. Dang. Appreciate you, man. What did it say? He said, would you say that ChatGPT is considered a new age Bible now? Wow. What a question. I would say no. That sounds funny. I would say no, bro. Not a new age Bible, man. Because I use ChatGPT. I do. I've used ChatGPT just to kind of like see what it would say as far as giving me an option on certain things, right? Let me see, what time is it? Oh shoot, hold on. I got about 10 minutes. I think I missed my first one. Yeah, man. So income producing activities, is ChatGPT the new Bible? No. Some people may use it as a new Bible. I saw somebody do a skit and the girl was like, okay, which one do you want? and it was like she was a little bit bigger. It was in like a bakery, and she was like, yeah, I want that lemon one right there. And the girl was like, well, let me ask Chat, because I could put in your weight, your height. Excuse me. I could put in your weight, your height. What's up, Poppy? Your weight, your height, and then it'll determine which dessert you should get. And she's like, girl, get up out of my face. You know what I'm saying? Like you and Chat need to get a room, right? And then she was talking to her boyfriend, and she was like, yeah, you ain't spending no time with me. He's like, yo, man, I'm working double shifts, da da da. Well, Chat told me that, you need to, make time and da 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 da. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. And he was like, yo, you know what? You and Chat need to go get a room because I'm done with this relationship. And then she's talking in the chat like, oh, Chat, they don't understand our bond. And then she's trying to get a response to what she should say to her boyfriend to get him back. And I'm just like, bruh, I actually know people who use Chat to get a answer to try to get along or communicate with their partners. Yeah, they're using it as a tool, because not that they can't come up with their own ideas, they'll come up with the idea or the wording or whatever, but they want Chat to say it a little better, which is kind of crazy. Mitchy Music, bam, with the super chat. Thank you, Mitchy Music. Appreciate the super chat, for real, for real. You and DeMarcus going off today. Well, you say, Mitchy Music says ChatGPT is way more helpful than Google, but I think people can do a lot of bad though. Yeah, I mean, look, with any tool, people, I agree with you. With any tool, people can use it for good or use it for evil, right? Shoot. When I was going through what I was going through past couple weeks, past month, man, like I actually, of course, I prayed, got on my knees, do what I need to do. I fasted and all this shenanigans, but I also asked ChatGPT, man, like, yo, I need to weigh out some options. I need some solutions. And it actually helped me out. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not even gonna hold y'all, man. Like ChatGPT actually helped me out for real. Like helped me kind of manage my mind and organize some things and give me some answers based on searching the entire internet that I probably wouldn't have on my own. So, using it for your own personal guidance and growth and possible income producing activities, IPA, keep an IPA, right? I don't see anything wrong with that. But when you have to go to Chat to actually think for yourself in order to have a conversation, to interact with other people, I think that's kind of going a little bit too far. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to, I don't know. For me personally, I wouldn't use it to interact with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I am who I am. I'd rather use my brain and who I am to connect with y'all as far as like the live connection and everything on YouTube. I wouldn't use ChatGPT to be like, all right, what should I say now, Chat? I may use it to come up with a couple ideas, right? Give me a couple ideas. Compare this to this. Is this a good idea or is this a good idea? And if this is a good idea, give me a flow chart as to what's the best way to convey this information to my audience. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Poppy says Uncle Norman, aka Richard Lawson, is a version of Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, at this point, he is a version. Even though Richard Lawson, he's been in entertainment longer than Samuel Jackson, right? Richard Lawson was on soap operas for a long, long time. But now, yeah, he's coming off a little Samuel L. Jackson-ish. Especially as Norman. You know what I'm saying? He's crazy. He goes wild. Stormin' Norman. So yeah, man, I don't oppose anything. I don't oppose ChatGPT. I won't say it's the new Bible. I will say that a lot of people are referring to it for guidance, even though the Bible has guidance and direction. The reason why I say it's not the new Bible, because the Bible actually has things in there that can save your soul. Okay, ChatGPT can pull from that information. You know what I'm saying? In order to maneuver and give you answers that you are looking for. but ChatGPT will pull stuff from the source of everything. So really, ChatGPT is not the source, it's the tool to connect to the resources that are already available. You know what I'm saying? So I won't call it the new Bible. It's just a tool to get to the sources of things. Mention Music says, I think people are using AI and GPT to make songs, write books. I think it's for you. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people do that. DeMarcus says, would you consider if sologamy, autogamy, and sonogamy a form of being a feminist? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading it wrong. Sologamy, autonomy, and sonogamy. Man, you getting deep on here, bro. You getting deep. It's too early for me, man. It's too early for me. We gonna have to do this another time. At another time. It's mad early for me. Okay. Yeah, it's too early for me with that one, man. I'll have to get back to you on that one. No, I said I think it thinks for you. Okay, you said it thinks for me. It thinks for you. Okay, it thinks for you. Got it. Yeah, it's early. It's still early for me. Got it. Yeah, I mean, it does. It does think for you. I mean, it could be a second brain. I mean, to me, it's like brainstorming with somebody. You know, there's a lot of single people out there. And because there's a lot of single people out there, and people who have nobody to really like be vulnerable with and to talk to and say, hey, here's my situation. What do you think? What is your opinion on my situation? And there's a lot of people who give bad advice. So now you don't want to deal with people who are giving bad advice. So it's like, let me talk to this little. How about now? Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Can you hear me? No. Okay. Like I said, that's the one thing I hate about doing it on the phone. Like, I love doing it on the phone because it's very convenient, but when these calls come in, even though you put it on do not disturb, when they leave a voice message, it freaking like mutes you. YouTube, you got to fix that. YouTube, when I put on do not disturb, it needs to be a do not disturb on YouTube too. Anyway, what I was saying was, I think ChatGPT is a great thing to brainstorm with. That's it. Some people, you know, you go to other people, they may not have the best advice. They may give bad advice, or they may not have all the information to give the advice that you're looking for. And if you can use a tool that has access to all this information that you don't have access to. I mean, you have access to the internet, but you don't have time to search. I think it's a great tool to use to get the information that you need quick. So you can move about. You can do your IPAs, right? You can do your income producing activities, IPA, right? There's 2 things you need to keep. Now that's funny. That right there, leave that comment right there, because that is funny, yo. That comment is funny. Little Toilet says, everyone is always using me. Don't get weird though. Don't get weird. Don't just leave it at that, Little Toilet. I'm not gonna take this crap anymore. That's funny too. Leave that one. That's funny too. Little toilet. All right, don't get weird though. Just keep it family-friendly jokes like you're doing right now. Keep it right there. That is hilarious, okay? You're right. I can't just flush my problems away. Okay. I like that. That's funny. That's funny. As long as you got the jokes, clean jokes, I'm cool with that. But anyway, I got to get off this thing, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Thank you for checking the updates and checking on me, making sure I'm straight. I got to go to some appointments right now. But thank you, Mitchie Music. Thank you, DeMarcus, for the super chats and for being super mods today. Super, Blueprint Squad, MVPs, VIPs today, and regulating the chat. I appreciate y'all for your concern and for your support and for your love and everybody. Shout out to everybody for coming through. If you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay. It's your man, VACAY-J. I'm going to see y'all real soon, man, because I'm going hard this weekend, so then I will have next weekend kind of free, because we're gonna have a lot to talk about when it comes down to this Beauty in Black once it comes back on September 11th. So look forward to that. Look forward to us, man. I'll be back in the studio again with my antics, so get ready for that. All right, I appreciate you all, family, and until next time, salute.